do, works good, about to do, break it down, about to do, works good, about to do, she break it down, about to do, work.
Hello everyone watching this video, I'm Bertka and today we continue to play PES 2018 the career mode with Manchester United. I know that in the last episode, in the last part, okay, let's say it in the most correct way possible. Actually, I don't play one of my best two matches, but I believe that in this part we're going to make one of the most great results in the whole career. Of course, I'm joking, this thing not going to happen. But again, we have one pretty tough match against Barcelona. I know that in the last part, how I said before that we just don't manage to score so much goals. We actually score only one goal, which of course I actually searched in the last part the goal so desperately, but in the second match against Southampton I really think about it, in the beginning that I'm going to beat him, but of course when I don't manage to do it I was so disappointed. Of course we have match against Barcelona. It's going to be a pretty difficult match, but again I believe in my team that they're going to manage to make the win. Of course we're going to change Juan Mata for Henrik Mkhitaryan, and I don't know, this is actually going to be a mistake, but I'm going to put the Marcus Rashford on the place of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I know that this is a pretty stupid move, and some of you actually don't know, we're not going to understand me why I made this move, but again this is actually a tactic that I should use right now. Of course if I manage to use the speed and the technique and all the ability and the skill of Marcus Rashford in this match against Barcelona, probably I'm going to catch him unprepared and off guard. And this is actually my main goal right here, if I should be honest with you right now. But of course we should watch actually the cinematic and the anthem of the Champions League. Look at that, look at this video. Actually this is a total new cinematic that before that was not put there. Of course I actually am so disappointed that actually they not license Manchester United, and we should do it at our own. But of course we actually do it in the most great way possible. Of course this is going to be pretty tough, this is going to be a pretty difficult match that we actually should beat Barcelona in this match. We should beat them in their own game. Of course we are actually at our stadium. Of course I'm going to talk about this is Old Trafford. I know that this is Old Trafford, but of course let's hear the Champions League anthem. If you actually see, okay, I'm sorry that I again talk. I really hope actually that you're going to hear my voice in the anthem in the same time in the most great way possible. That the volume is not so high. Look at the faces, look at the reactions, look at all the expression of the face, look at all the scars, look at all this side stuff that actually made the impression, made the key way to success for this game, made her successful. It's really gorgeous, the view is amazing, and of course here Marcus Rashford. Of course I know that I actually surprised you with this move, but of course this is going to be, we actually hear only the anthem, and let's start right now the match. PSG, but of course I actually put him for PSG, just because in that time he was on this team. But of course for now the opportunities are not so much, we're not going to have as the opportunity, but look at that, Romelu Lukaku with the ball. Romelu Lukaku, is he going to manage to find the finish right now? Look at Lukaku, it can continue to be on the box, and this is actually ridiculous, but of course this is totally understanding, Let's see right now again, a great opportunity, probably this was Luis Suarez. Of course this is going to be pretty dangerous player that we're going to meet right now. Of course again the opportunity for Barcelona that I'm going to skip right now just because I don't want to waste. Matic with the ball. Matic, we're going to pass the ball to Neymar. Let's see right now Neymar that he's going to be capable to do something great with the ball. Marcus Rashford, that's why I actually invite him to this match. Marcus Rashford with the ball, Lukaku, and this is why I actually made this move. This is why I actually put that's why I actually put Rashford on the place of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I know that Zlatan Ibrahimovic will not going to have enough good speed, but look at that. This is why I put Marcus Rashford in the place of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. That's why, because of this skill, because of this technique that he actually all the defenders, he actually ruined the defense. He split it wide open. He made it in the most good way possible, and he made it to look so easy. This is going to be for sure. And Romelu Lukaku scored his first goal in the Champions League. Actually Romelu Lukaku has this bad luck to not score a single goal in the Premier League, but let's see right now. Of course we should defend ourselves in the most great way possible. Let's see right now, and again the save from David De Gea was unbelievable. Look at that, this is going to be probably one of the most great goals from Barcelona in Champions League, for actually doing a match like that. Let's see again, David De Gea actually don't manage to jump for the ball just because it was too dangerous, and he actually don't manage to do this mistake. But in the end of the first half, actually lead to Barcelona 1-0, which of course is the most important thing for us. Let's see what's going to happen in the second half of this match. Of course, good, to reach Neymar. Let's see right now, Paul Pogba to Neymar. Neymar again to Paul Pogba. He again managed to cross the ball. Actually, Ter Stegen going to catch it with no troubles. Of course, let's right now we're going to manage to do one change. We're going to change Marcus Rashford to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and we're going to put Phil Jones to the place of Chris Smalling. Of course, I put Phil Jones just because I know that he is a great defender with that give his skill for sure. Of course, for now the episode is so successful. Actually, we continue to lead them. You know, it's going to be probably the biggest thing. Let's see right now, Marcus Rashford, great technique for him. Neymar to Lukaku, and this is two. This is game over for the team of Barcelona. They actually home to manage to do something great. But Lukaku, amazing attack. This is the only thing should be mentioned. They're lucky that this is totally new celebration. You know, they actually made so big fresh idea with this. But of course, we're going to start our Champions League campaign with the first match in the group stage with the win against Barcelona. This is for sure. Right now, lucky that the trickery that show Marcus Rashford, the cross after that for Neymar, and with one touch, 1, 2, 3 passes, and again the most deadly striker was actually leave in the pitch alone in the most dangerous area. And of course he finished in style, you know how it should be from the beginning. Amazing finish for Marcus Rashford in this Marcus Rashford. What I'm talking about, I just don't know what I'm talking, you know. Amazing finish for Romelu Lukaku, and he actually deserves to grab this goal. Of course he continued to score. He going again. Barcelona don't have any idea how to break the defense of Manchester United. Let's see right now. Again they give me so big free space, you know. Let's see right now. Romelu Lukaku, this is a cross, and who is this? This probably is going to be Neymar. Yes, 3-0 for Manchester United, and we're actually going to make one of the most biggest wins that in the career mode. And of course this is actually against pretty unusual opponent. I actually don't expect it. Catch me unprepared enough guard, if I should be honest, to make okay, this win is actually pretty gorgeous, but of course it's so humiliating for Barcelona, you know. Actually embarrassed them in front of their fans, because you know, the guest fans is going to be pretty disappointing, in the expression of their face going to tell everything. Neymar with the third goal, and he actually signed our win. He actually managed to break every hope and every ambition. He actually killed it in front of them, which of course is something so great. To kill Barcelona, and this is the end of the match, 3-0, and of course actually earned a trophy, won in the Master League. Come on, it was time to do it immediately. 3-0, and this is the final result. Of course, 2 goals from Romelu Lukaku with the amazing performance of Marcus Rashford. Actually, I'm gonna say that Marcus Rashford was amazing, you know, that I actually put him in the starting lineup. Of course, look, this is actually pretty equal match, you know. The match was draw, but of course I managed to take most of my opportunities for win and all this type of stuff. Let's do it now. Again, the game plan right here is going to be pretty great if of course we do it. And of course we're going to put once for all kind of in the place of Juan Mata, and probably we're going to make again some changes. But I'm not going to put right now Marcus Rashford in this match. We're going to save his skill and his you know, to rest a little bit from this match. We're going to put Victor Lindelof, like it's going to be his first match for, you know, like in the starting lineup for Manchester United. It's going to be for right now. It's because it's going to be the purpose. This is why I do it. Yes, I do it for the likes. I do it for your love and how much you support me. This is going to achieve the biggest success right now. Okay, let's go right now that we're going to grab these 3 points. We're going to do it in style right here again. Right now, Neymar, and again the passes are brilliant right now. Neymar probably going to fight his place with the ball. Actually managed to do it. The pass to Zlatan. Let's right now Romelu Lukaku, and he again continued to punish the defense of every team. He managed to punish the most big mistakes, and he actually probably the assist we're not going to be, you know, you're not going to be right. You know, this is actually the slow motion that is gorgeous right now. The view is enough good, but of course Romelu Lukaku could continue his strikes against his teams here, and Burnley is another victim right here. He made it to look so easy every time, you know. But I strongly doubt that actually the assist was from Neymar. Probably, yeah. No, the ball actually don't touch the head of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, which of course made the assist of Neymar. But of course Neymar helped me so much with his so fast speed. No, the assist is okay. My last words is going to be that the assist is going to be for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, just because he actually managed to do the deflection with his head, and he managed to pass the ball in the most great way possible. Of course, the ball, of course, get out of the pitch. If of course it's a replay. This is pretty gorgeous attack right now for our team. Let's see again. It's going to manage to score second, and exactly this thing happened. 2-0 for Manchester United, and probably here We close this match once and for all, the 36th minute. Of course, 10 minutes after our first goal, we managed to break their defense again. Neymar with his first goal in the Premier League, that he managed to score his first in the Champions League. But of course, everything starts to be how I wanted from the beginning. How I wanted from the beginning, from the series. We start to manage to score our goals in no time. You know, we start to manage to do everything in our way. We start to do everything enough soft, enough weak, and enough great, and we start to achieve our wins probably the most great way possible. But of course, don't lie yourselves. This match actually is not over. No matter this is Burnley to put the ball in the most great way possible. Let's see right now again Burnley going to make this attack again. Let's see right now Burnley with the shot, and David De Gea actually when the striker of Burnley stopped them and of good. Let's see right now Neymar. Why actually you blow his whistle? It was actually the ref broke his whistle there, but of course this is no matter. You know, I don't care about it just because we lead them at this half 2-0, and of course with the goals of Neymar and Lukaku. Of course, we will put Lukaku in the first place just because he scored to stop them immediately right now, which of course made it even more interesting. And it's actually the first foul that actually Burnley made. You know, the tackle was awful right now, and probably they wasn't going to argue with the ref that actually this was not foul, but it was clear about it, you know. And actually I'm going to leave you to be the judge. Did he actually deserve to receive yellow card? For me, it deserved. You know, he actually touched the ball a little bit, but it was not so visible, you know. The touch was not so heavy, you know. Zlatan Ibrahimovic made enough. He made the assist, you know. He made his job this match, and I give him time to rest just because he is you know, a little bit old for the football, not so old from the football. Let's right now. Smalling actually failed me so much right now just because he was not enough powerful. Actually, why he actually don't manage to push him with his shoulder right here? I actually don't understand why he actually don't manage to be more fast. Probably just because he was so tired. But of course, this was pretty dangerous opportunity. But for our happiness, the player of Burnley. Of course, we're going to make our final change right now, and it's going to be we're going to put Anthony Martial in the place of. Let's see, on the place of Romelu Lukaku. Lukaku made enough in this match, you know. He actually made one of the most greatest performances from the beginning of the season. Of course, the performance against Barcelona. Of course, let's see right now, it's the last opportunity for Burnley again. There's a shot, and this is actually the end of the match. We managed to make our first 3 points in the Premier League, which of course we made it in style, you know. Lukaku with the first goal helping the score, and actually Neymar with a pretty great attack, you know, with the mistake of the defenders of Burnley. Of course, Burnley can spend their second goal, but of course this is their own problem, and the 3 points come to me. Of course, I have 5 points in 11th place. In the first place are actually Manchester City and West Bromwich. You know, Manchester City is better on the goal difference, which of course made him even more entertaining. And that's right now. We actually have the powers to raise Manchester City just because we actually 7 points behind, which of course is not something so great, you know. It's going to be for sure, but of course we're going to stop the episode somewhere here, you know. It's going to be for sure, but of course let's see right now against who is going to be a match against, and of course the next episode we're going to be against Chelsea, the derby probably of the round, and then the second match of the group stage of the UEFA Champions League. Of course, don't miss the next part just because it's going to be pretty nice, and of course pretty exciting things going to happen. And of course, this video, actually don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to hit that like button as hard as you possibly can. I just can't believe that I say it so soft. And until next time, bye bye.